Hello, hello, hello. Oh, boys and girls, welcome back. Welcome back. We're here once again. Here I am. Here you are. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV coverage for coverage of today's Premier League fixture between hosts Crystal Palace and, of course, ourselves, the visitors, Chelsea, here today. It's South London versus West London in, once again, another London derby that we're hoping to win. And one that Chelsea appear to have control of if history is anything to go by. Chelsea's Premier League win rate of 76% against the Eagles is the highest of any team to have played the same opponent at least 20 times. Crystal Palace come into this game 13th place in the Premier League, amongst a tight affair in the bottom half of the table, with Brentford playing Arsenal today and Newcastle having won a point at the London Stadium just a few moments ago. The Vieira era, so it would seem, could see itself becoming a part of the relegation party, with matches against Watford and Burnley following today's matchup. Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you all once again. Get those predictions in, of course. We will be going through those and much more very shortly. Winless in their last 5 in the Premier League, Crystal Palace will be hoping to recreate their 2-1 home victory, of which I was there, which, you know, could say a lot. The 2-1 home victory against the Blues back in 2017, which saw an own goal from, well, not today. I had him down as potentially starting, but no, from the then skipper as Pilaqueta. He's not skipper today. Fucking fly, get out of my cock. Fuck, go away. Jesus Christ. And an equaliser from Bakayoko himself, followed by a 45th minute winner from Wilfried Zaha, who does start today. Since then, Chelsea have recorded 8 consecutive victories, with the tie being drawless in its last 22 matchups. Can you believe that? I mean, Jesus Christ. The last of which was a 0-0 finish at Stamford Bridge back in March of 1995, before I was even born. And I'm sure plenty of viewers watching as well weren't even born around that time either. The Eagles could beat 3 top 4 opponents, not that one of them is anymore, in the same top flight campaign for the first time. They have already defeated Spurs and Manchester City this season. Michael Elise has scored 3 goals and assisted 4 in his past 7 appearances in all competitions. He's averaging a goal or assist every 75 minutes this season. Of course, one of their best players. We all know who the best player is, but we'll go into that in just a few minutes' time. Chelsea's most recent Premier League victory against Tottenham was just a second win in our last 8 top flight matches, which, again, not the best. The Premier League being a bit muddy as of late, as we know. Should the Blues win here today, it'll be the first back-to-back run of wins in the league since October. Chelsea have kept just 3 clean sheets in their past 14 Premier League fixtures. And Romelu Lukaku is 2 goals short of 200 career league goals. He has scored 8 goals in 12 Premier League matches against Crystal Palace. So, you know, he's on a good run of form, albeit they're quite, you know, tap-ins or a header here and there. But, you know, he's starting to score more and more. It's a matchup that has delivered goals in the last 26 consecutive years. Hopefully, the tradition continues. But, you know, it could be the first 0-0 for 26 years. Please feel free to support the channel, of course, by hitting the like button, subscribing, and, of course, hitting the bell notification notified of any future content, including upcoming live streams on the channel. As ever, the team lineups are up next. Rob, welcome. Good to see some familiar faces. The Vieira errors, for fuck's sake. Why the hell? I thought you were going to the game, my G. Where are we here? We're just going to go straight into it, I believe. NS Sports TV says it's going to be Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 2. I do think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea, 3-1 Chelsea. It depends how Palace play, to be honest, because you either get the Palace that does, albeit the what do you call it, the results as of late for Crystal Palace over the recent years hasn't been too great for Palace. But, you know, they do like to perform every now and then. They like we said, they very rarely win. But like at the same time, they do like to perform against Chelsea, especially like years and years ago, back in like 2015 sort of era. Anyway, I'm doing good. Good Shockwave. A 3-0, a 2-0. Not sure about Lukaku though. It's a topic that's going to keep on going and going and going. Lukaku is just, we'll see how it fares out. We've got still to the rest of the season for him to sort of fix himself, and then potentially next season. But we'll have to see how that goes. Lukaku will score today, says Arsh Power. Pulisic might score as well. Would Gallagher be in the Chelsea team had he played for us? I'm not sure if you're asking if he would start in the lineup here today, but had he played for us? I reckon he gets into the starting 11 these days. Jorginho, rumours of him going at some point, so you never know. And we're also looking to potentially sack off ideas of getting Declan Rice and just implementing Conor Gallagher into the team completely. Simon Druce, howdy, welcome back. Anyway, pains me to remember when Palace beat us 2-1. They had not even scored a goal in the 9 games and we lost. I know it was under De Boer or whoever it was. I think it was De Boer. And I went there with my mate and thought this is going to be a piece of piss. Sat in the Crystal Palace end as well. And obviously didn't go to plan. That's one of the most Chelsea things to do. Like Palace, one of the worst starts in the history of Premier League, the Premier League, and you know, we know how that panned out. The fact that Bakayoko was one of the scorers says a lot about the team that we had at that time. Anyway, let's go into some facts, shall we? Before this game starts, going to have to struggle finding some of the show here, to be fair. But anyway, we'll dwell on that in the future. Crystal Palace have seen over 2.5 goals in 8 of their last 10 matches against Chelsea, and Crystal Palace have failed to win in their last 5 Premier League matches. Ferguson, and of course, Ferguson's out injured, their only missing player, but not actually their only missing player, Mr. Conor Gallagher. Who absolutely trumps or is included in the top player ratings, as we will go into in just a few seconds. Is it going to start at 3? It will indeed. But you're welcome to stay for the ride in the build-up for the game. Chelsea have won the last 8 matches between the two sides, and Chelsea have scored at least 3 goals in the last 4 matches against Crystal Palace in all competitions. And at the same time, Chelsea have been winning at half-time and full-time in 5 of their last 7 away matches against Crystal Palace. Ben Chilwell, of course, out injured. Reece James out for longer than we would have hoped. We wouldn't have hoped him to be out anyway, but longer than we would have liked, rather. And Mason Mount is out due to some ligament injuries. I did forget completely that we're supposed to be going through the starting lineup. So we'll go through that first. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount, as I just mentioned, is unavailable after he injured his ankle ligament in the Club World Cup final. Ben Chilwell remains out with Reece James, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is back to full fitness. He is in the subs bench today, which will come as good news to a lot of people who support Chelsea, of course. Edouard Mendy is back. He obviously was for the Club World Cup final as well. But Christensen, Thiago Silva, and Antonio Rudiger. I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm so sick of like the debate. Where's the formations? It's a 4-2-2-2, or I'm not having a go at you replays, but like I just feel like it's so obviously this formation on when you read the actual lineup on the one that they posted. Like the way it's laid out would suggest that it would be like this, but that all could change how they're actually playing on the pitch. It's all for show at the end of the day, and you know, it's all going to be a matter of what the players want to do at the end of the day. Pulisic and Sarr on the wing backs is how I've got it. Kante and skipper today. Jorginho in the middle. Ziyech and Kai Havertz, who of course scored the penalty the other day against Palmeiras. Lukaku does start, much to the dismay of many of the people that are watching right now. Pretty much everyone. But still, Lukaku does start. Kepa, Alonso, Chalobah, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek returns, as we mentioned. He's on the bench with Saul, Kennedy, Vale, and Timo Werner. And now on to the Crystal Palace starting 11. Crystal Palace have no new injury concerns, but they are without on-loan star boy Conor Gallagher, who is ineligible to face his parent club. Kouyaté could feature for the first time since winning the African Cup of Nations with Senegal, but Nathan Ferguson remains the only player out injured for the Eagles. Of course, Guaita, Klein, strange one there. Good for him. Anderson, Gay, of course, a former Chelsea boy himself as well. Average ratings wise, as I said, we're going to get into that very shortly. Former Chelsea boy himself, him and Conor Gallagher really running the show for the top boys at Crystal Palace this season. Mitchell on the left back position. MacArthur's captain today. I don't know if that's been a thing that's been going on for a while, but Kouyaté, as was mentioned, is back from the African Cup of Nations after winning with Senegal, and Jeffrey Schlupp is also starting here today. Elise and Zaha are welcomed with the middle, of course, being Ayew, Butland, Kelly, Ardamola, Milivojevic. I can say that one. Hughes. Oh God, you gotta love a bit of Hughes. Come on. Eze, Mateta, Benteke, and Eduard. Strange that so many of their top players, at least on paper, are on the bench here today. It would suggest that they're going to go for more of a defensive sit-back kind of game. And I'm sure Zaha is going to do a very good job of crying and diving around the pitch, as he always does. Of course, always has a moan in games, especially against Chelsea for whatever reason. But there you go. It's a 3, unfortunately. So sick of every game. It's clear we need to help offensively. What does he do? Make us more defensive when we have problems scoring goals? Yeah. It is what it is. Replays, thank you so much for the 6-month subscription, or the resubscription for 6 months. Come on the boys indeed. We're going to go over to the facts now. We've gone through this, but we're going to go through the average players rating, which I have just said multiple times. And now, as you can see, clear as day, 2 of the top 3, either a former Chelsea boy or a soon-to-be Chelsea boy, returning from Palace next season. No doubts. Conor Gallagher, top of the pops for sure. Top of the what's name for Crystal Palace with a 7.31, a higher rating than any Chelsea player so far this season in the Premier League. Kovacic with a 7.27. Kouyaté and Thiago Silva come second in their respective teams with a 6.84 for Kouyaté and Thiago Silva with a 7.18, James with a 7.16, and Gay with a 6.76. Again, here we go. It's Conor Gallagher show once again. He's got 7. Zaha with 6, and Eduard, who is on the bench, with 6 as well. Mason Mount runs the show for Chelsea currently in the Premier League with 7 goals scored so far this season. Jorginho is 6. Romelu Lukaku with 5. He's creeping up there. He's got some goals recently, which we mentioned, of course, in the Club World Cup. Elise with 4 assists. Eduard with 3. Oh, who's that? Once again, of course, the star boy himself, Conor Gallagher. He scores. He gets the highest ratings, and he even nearly matches the top assists numbers for the club as well. Mason Mount with 6. Kovacic with 5. Reece James with 5 as well. When we're looking at a bit of a comparison between the two clubs, in all competitions. Of course, Chelsea have played 12 more games in all competitions. And I mean, just look at those wins. Jeez Louisa. 7 wins in 27 for Patrick Vieira's squad here today. 26 wins out of 39 for Chelsea. 9 losses to 4. And goals scored. Again, it's an absolute domination. 36 goals scored for Crystal Palace, 78 for Chelsea. 37 goals conceded for Crystal Palace, and just 26 conceded for Chelsea. Shots per game ratio, 11.1 on average. And 15.6 for the visitors here today, Chelsea Football Club. And our star man for the day, our focus player for the day, the main man himself, Edouard Mendy. There's only one Edouard on this pitch, and it certainly ain't the one for Crystal Palace. It's the one and only Edouard Mendy, ladies and gentlemen. 20 games played in the Premier League, 1,800 minutes on the dot in the Premier League as well. 8 clean sheets, 16 goals conceded, which yeah, is still pretty good. It's you know, it's not good at all actually when you think about it. 16 goals conceded in 20 games. When you really deep how many goals he could have conceded as well, considering the types of saves and all that sort of stuff, in the scheme of things, it's really not that bad. Especially when you look 8 clean sheets out of 20 games. It's pretty fucking tasty if you ask me. 55 saves made this season, which doesn't seem that many to be honest, but he hasn't had much to do. Only in specific games, I would say. And somehow he's only got 1 man of the match award. It's criminal. It really is. Upcoming fixtures, just a quick reminder. Of course, the Champions League returns this coming Tuesday, the 22nd of February, an 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Fuck's sake. An 8 o'clock kickoff there. 7:30 stream start. Carabao Cup final as well follows that. I haven't 8 o'clock. Don't worry. 27th of February, we're playing, of course, in the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. And then it's the FA Cup once again against Luton Town on the 2nd of March, followed by Burnley in the Premier League. Again, it's been a thing, a run of themes for the while, for a long time now, at least a few weeks at least. That every single or our next 4 matches are all different competitions. It's just mind-boggling. There's games coming out my ears. I don't know how I keep up with it all. Of course, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you wish to show support. Mr. Plays, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot. Thank you so much. God help us against Liverpool, says Javai. Javai, of course, with the dicey what do you call it? Comments or takes these days. Very controversial. If you wish to follow myself on any of my personal social media profiles, of course, Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description if you do forget. And with that said, there is just 9 minutes to go until the game begins. How are you watching? I don't know. I'm going to have to find it somewhere, baby. It's not going to be easy. I've got my sources. Just saw the lineup. What is this shambles? Says it's Michael. I mean, we can have another look, really. I don't think it's that bad to me. It's a little bit all over the place, especially with Sarr potentially playing as left wing back. Pulisic back in the team. I'm really not convinced by him as of late. I've very consistently not been too impressed with him. If you are impressed with Pulisic on a regular basis, then I struggle to understand how. The same goes for Hakim Ziyech. However, as of late, really starting to shine, starting to really fit the mold a little bit. It was so too cool for him to get dropped. And of course, Kai Havertz as well. There's a few players that really haven't played for quite some time that are getting, namely, of course, Christian Pulisic and Kai Havertz. Kepa, Alonso, Chalobah, Kovacic will no doubt probably come on at some point in the game. We might see Loftus-Cheek. It would be nice. We have mentioned, of course, earlier on in the stream that he has just come back from a fairly long time, I would say, especially for him. Well, no, especially not for him. He's of course had that huge injury that a season or two ago that he's only recently got over. For the most part, following, of course, loan spells and all that sort of jazz. But he's back in the team now. He's on the subs bench. He is at our disposal to use today against Crystal Palace at SELHURST here today. Sal, Kennedy, Vale, and Timo Werner on the bench as well. I'd rather get rid of one centre-back and add some more attacking options. Yeah, okay. This morning, I ordered my shirts with the Club World Cup badge and Champions League winners badge. We'll be here tomorrow. I'm very jealous. I am going to get one myself, to be fair. I did say this many, many times. Should we win it? If you have to splurge the 60, 70, maybe, unless what you want to get the fucking £120 one. But these things don't come around very often. It's the first time this has ever happened, actually. So I implore you to just if you've got the money to throw at it, you should do it. It's a piece of history. It will stick with you forever. You'll never ever wear it, or if you do wear it, obviously, if you spend that much money, you're more than justified to wear it. But it's a piece of history, boys and girls. You're going to want this for the rest of your life, and it's going to be gone before you know it. So I would suggest buying it whilst you can. £70 for the one with the badge. So yeah, there's the cheapest one. If you've got £70 lying around, or even if you don't, just find a way. Anyway, where are we going? Just another quick look at the Crystal Palace starting 11 for anyone that is interested. I bought the £120 one with Havertz on the back. I also bought the Champions League trophy with blue ribbons on it, specially marked. Javai, good for you, man. Good for you. 5 more minutes. 5 minutes to go. And we can actually quickly go through. There's more games than this currently being shown today. But these are the ones that these are the ones that have the most impact on us in some way or other. West Ham, of course, drew, which is good for us, against Newcastle. It's good for them, but not great. They could have done with the 3 points, to be honest. Arsenal face Brentford, which could really put the pressure on Crystal Palace here today. So expect them to be coming out all guns are blazing. Crystal Palace against Chelsea, of course. I would suspect that that's the game that we're going to be covering here today. Liverpool take on Norwich at Anfield at 3 o'clock as well. That is a game that I mean, Norwich aren't going to win, but if they do, it really puts us back with a fighting chance. It really does. Southampton. This is one of those games that doesn't really affect us in any way, really. But I just wanted to make it look good. Southampton take on Everton, and that's at St Mary's. And then Man City versus Tottenham, the big one here today. Of course, the second big one here today, following this game. But yeah, we're pretty much all ready to go. I am going to try my very, very hardest to find a place to watch this now, because I've got to be honest. We have we've been very lucky with the fact that, especially in the UK, anyway. I can't remember the last time it wasn't on telly. A Chelsea game. We've been blessed. We really have. It's been a while since we haven't been able to watch it. Per se, I feel like I've done pretty well straight away there, to be fair. But yeah, stay with me. We're nearly ready. 3 minutes to go. For the foreseeable, we will just have the. This is gonna do my head in. It really is, because you lot are gonna be in front of me as well, so that's gonna be all over the shop as well. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. If anyone does have any replays, namely, if you do have any places, I'm gonna check this fucking He's Goal place, because I've never used it before. My computer really doesn't like me using it. It's not on there. It's not on there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Not a great start. It's not loading. I'll wait for the game to start. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure the players are coming out. I hate these types of games because I can't talk about what I can see because I can't see the fucking game. Thoughts on the report of a new sporting director? I have heard no such thing, so I would not know. His goal. It is Tuchel time, of course. It's Tuchel time, baby. Apologies. We are going to have to wait just a few minutes for something or somewhere for it to start. But in the meantime, of course, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content. If you want to follow myself on any of my personal social media profiles, of course, Chelsea Fans XI is the place to go. We are moments away from the start of today's today's game, rather. The last 5 games, as you can see, Palace not too great. 1 win in their last 5, and I think 2 in their last fucking 16. It's not that bad, but do you know what I mean? Like, they're not doing too great. Not really too much in the way of difference in performances compared to when Hodgson was in charge. But you know, the Vieira era has only just recently begun, and I have. Here we go, baby. We're ready to go. And hang on. Oh yes, here we go. We have got a place now, so I'm ready to go. Hopefully you are as well. The game's probably already started. Try and keep the spoilers to a minimum. I know that it's a given. It's going to happen. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, they're just doing the lineups for now. Kennedy is just there for the vibes. For anyone in chat, is it time to move on with Kante starting this summer, or should we wait? Javai, you just love the controversial, complete opposite opinions of what people think. I thought I was bad. I thought I was like that, but Jesus Christ. I do agree that his time is coming to an end, but not until the end of next season, I would say. What are these stupid fucking handshakes with the refs? Just before the game starts, of course, a quick reminder of the starting 11s. They will be on the screen the entire game, so not too much in the way of, you know, you'll know. It's going to be on the screen. There we go. We're nearly into it. The game's about to start. They take the knee, boys and girls. Headphones are on. We're vibing. We are vibing. Lukaku kicks us off. We are underway. And I'm watching it on Twitter. Just type it in on Twitter, and there's someone doing it in Arabic, which is always far more entertaining than listening to it in English, because the Arabic commentators, they don't half know how to do it. I'll tell you what, they go absolutely ham when they score. Mitchell now on the ball. Throw into to Crystal Palace here today. Early stages. Same stream as me. Indeed. I'm sure. These ones go down all the time, but you know they'll be up and ready once again very quickly. Thrown down the wing. I've got to turn my voice down so I can hear it through me fucking ears. It's on the hub because someone's fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Good one. That is a good one. I nearly read it out loud. Very good one, Jamar. You've redeemed yourself. You have. Christian Pulisic now. It appears to be playing on the left. I don't know if that's because he's been brought over during that passage of play there. We have officially won it all. We've won it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rudiger. Eventually, in the end, rather, it did look a lot more confident than what we first may have thought. Jesus Christ. Christensen falls arse over tit completely there. At least the kits are crispy. They are indeed. We haven't seen a close-up just yet with the Club World Cup badge displayed nicely on the chest. We have now Christian Pulisic, the first one that I've seen. God, that looks so good. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need one of those. Oh, I've got the third kit. I don't really like this season's home kit, to be honest. So it could be a yellow kit, but then it's so fucking bright, isn't it? The yellow kit. I like it when they're wearing it, but I'd look like a fucking banana. Do you know what I mean? It looks good as a kit when they're playing in it, but you know, it's not really one of those shirts that you can rock just out and about. I mean, although I don't really wear Chelsea shirts out anyway, but you know what I mean? There's certain kits that Chelsea have come out with every now and then that there's a slight sense of class about it, as opposed to it just being a football shirt. You know what I mean? So I don't think the yellow one is for me. Plus, when I'm streaming, if that came up on the screen, geez, I'd just be too bright, too bright. With that being said, I know I just slagged off the home kit, but I think it's only right that you get the home kit when you have that. But unless you've got the money. Unless you've got the money to get all three. I tell you what, if you could do that, fair play to you. They'll be worth a lot of money one day, I'm sure. One of those things, all the classic kits and... Oh, Jesus Christ. Ziyech with a two-footed from behind, but no connection there. It was a dicey tackle, that. What's he doing? SELHURST in full force. They're going for it. The 1970 tribute versus Forest last season with the yellow socks was superb. It was just the chef's kiss of kits. It was so fucking nice. It reminded me of the Fallout outfit, to be fair, but it was in all the right ways. It was so good. I'm watching it on Twitter. I'm only going to say that a few more times because I'm putting myself on blast. But played over the top. Christian Pulisic. Sorry, Kai Havertz, dispossessed, goes out for a throw-in. Look at that goal badge. Woo! I literally was just talking about it for the last probably 3 minutes consistently, Javai, in case you hadn't noticed. Nice to know you listen, Javai. KY or Kai, welcome. Just a reminder, we have won it all. We've won it all, as the song goes. We're in a back four. There's not really been any moments too often so far in this first 5 minutes where we've had a chance to look and see if we are a back four or not. I reckon it's a back three. Sarr looked to be up quite high there. Pulisic seems to be playing a centre role. Maybe centre forward, but I think it's a 3-1 up front. 3 players supporting Lukaku. We won it years before you, lol, but don't make a difference knowing you're probably better than us. We are indeed. I'm glad you admit it. It's so funny, isn't it, that when Liverpool won the Club World Cup, it was like they're the best team in the world. Oh, everyone was celebrating it. Well, not everyone, but like pundits and media outlets were like, "Oh, they're the fucking best." I know we're not the best in the world, but we are technically now. United did it. It was, oh, they're the fucking best. Once we do it, it's a fucking Mickey Mouse Cup. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just a charity shield. The comments on my TikTok for the fucking reaction video when Havertz scored the winner was like, why are you celebrating a glorified charity shield? Or celebrating like anyone cares about it? Fuck off. Jesus, you have to win the Champions League to get into the fucking thing. So makes no mind to me. It makes no difference to me. It's a cup is a cup, especially the Club World Cup of all things. I know they're just hating. They're all jealous, So it's just frustrating because Liverpool got a pat on the back, United got a pat on the back, but Chelsea. Whenever Chelsea do anything, it's only this. It's only there, Eze with a great chance. It's not even Eze, I don't think. Who is that? Who is that? Is that Elise? Jesus Christ. The commentator is well behind, as am I. Eze's not even on the pitch, but Elise with a great chance. Step overs galore, or just the one. Plays it across goal, and Zaha, I believe it's Zaha. It could be IU. It is Zaha. Back post, not there in time to put it in the back of the net. Rainbow bomb. I am back, indeed. I haven't gone anywhere. But I am back, indeed. Have you got a live stream? Simon, if you go on Twitter and just type in Crystal Palace Chelsea stream, it will come up straight away. It'll just be live playing already. So feel free to do so. And anyone else, I suppose. There is 26.8 thousand people watching the one I'm watching. So plenty of people have found it. Antonio Rudiger now. Havertz, who is playing on the left, it would seem. No Mason Mount. Kante is really not feeling this game. Do you reckon? I feel it's a bit too soon. 8 minutes into the game. He hasn't really made... Here he is. Good bit of play here. Ziyech with the nice little overlap. Great chance! Fucking quality of the stream. I couldn't even see where the ball was when the ball went flying there. Pulisic comes in really, really hot at the back post. I don't think he got any contact on that. It was a fantastic first time cross from Hakim Ziyech. Pulisic did get a left foot on that. He should have gone for the header, but instead goes for the place. Really strange decision there from Christian Pulisic. High and wide in the end. The ball is in 140p. You're right. I could not see a fucking thing. Predictions, I reckon 3-1, but the way Palace are playing, I don't know, though. Elise did come really, really close just then. Just dragging it wide. Zaha not there in time to put it in the back of the net. Pulisic's just come close. So, as I said, there hasn't been a 0-0 draw between Chelsea and Palace in all competitions for over 26 years. Over 26 years. So the last draw back in March of 1995, if you can believe that. It's one of the highest scoring fixtures. And Chelsea, of course, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, 76% win rate against Crystal Palace. The highest win rate against any team in the top flight. Against a team who has played another team more than 20 times. It's a bit of a ramble of a stat, but I think you can kind of grasp what I'm getting at. Malang Sarr now, overlapping pass to Kai Havertz, who picks it up, goes to the byline, plays it back, and Sarr with a dicey pass. Jorginho does get there in time. Rudiger now on the ball. He might have a shot. He does from distance. Whoa! Jesus Christ! What a fucking shot that was. Guaita takes it out of the air really well. Sends it out for a corner ball. Rudiger from 35 yards. That was going top fucking bins. Jesus Christ. Guaita saves the day early on. 10 minutes gone at the SELHURST Park. And what a brilliant shot from Antonio Rudiger. Sends it out. Corner ball to the boys. In what position does Sarr play? It's left wing back, supposedly, but I don't think it is. It could be left back. It's that left defensive role. Corner ball, Hakim Ziyech over it. Havertz coming short. Just cross the fucking ball. There we go. It's a dicey one. When it does go in the back of the net, I'm not going to know anything about it because the commentator I'm listening to is about 5-6 seconds behind the actual play that he's commentating on. Not only that, the ball is literally invisible when it has any kind of pace on it. So you'll have to bear with me, but I should know within the second that it scores. Mark Goldbridge said this earlier, that we won't win another title under the Glazers. Glazers, I agree. I do agree. I agree too. It's like 20 frames per second. It is so jotty all over the place, isn't it? Jittering around. Jittering. What was that? Jittering around. Do you think this is Lukaku, Ziyech, and Rudiger going to have a good game? Rudiger very rarely has a bad game. It's tempting fate. It really is. Lukaku, he scored recently twice. And of course, Ziyech has. This would be the first time that Ziyech has ever scored 3 goals consecutively in the Premier League or for Chelsea in general in all competitions. He scored twice in 2 games. I'd say more than once. Great chance here for Crystal Palace. But this would be the first time that Hakim Ziyech would register 3 goals in 3 games in all competitions for Chelsea. The win percent ratio is 46. Apparently, the win probability is a 46% chance for Chelsea. I'll take those odds. Not as much as I was expecting, to be honest. For fuck's sake, I commented again. Thought you wouldn't read it. Rob, you should know this by now. I always get to the comments eventually, or at least on Twitch anyway. Please show us the game. I'm afraid I can't, my friend. I'm afraid that is not possible. Pulisic, you idiot. He can be a bit of a wally at times. Play back. Lukaku nearly getting there. The ball continues. Player down currently. Elise. My friend who is a Palace fan, he's at the game as we speak. Was telling me that Elise is the star boy for Crystal Palace, not Conor Gallagher, which I proceeded to say, haha, you're wrong. But you know, he has got the Palace. This is the same guy that said that Gallagher was going to be shit for Crystal Palace, and who's laughing now? Both of us, because he's got him for the rest of the season, and we've got him coming back. So we all win. We all win. Hopefully, Palace don't win today. Jordan Ayew. MacArthur. When is Liverpool Man City happening? I don't think that's happening for a while yet. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over. Baby, I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. Say that you need me. All of the time. And I'm feeling. I do live near Crystal Palace, to be fair. So they should be my local side, really, realistically. But, you know, Chelsea's also down the road, pretty much. So, half an hour. And I'm feeling. If you were a neutral, your commentary and games would be famous. Is that the word? But thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of neutral commentary from time to time. I feel like my juices flow more regularly on Chelsea games, but you never know. You never know. I feel like I've got far more to offer than the fucking likes of Glenn Hoddle. He's the name that keeps coming off, but fuck that guy. Honestly, he's so boring. So boring. I like him as a person, but fucking commentary is not Glenn Hoddle's forte. I'll tell you that for free. It just isn't. Played over the top. Kai Havertz collects. Looks to dummy it. Kante, Pulisic, fucking shoot! What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, why didn't he fucking shoot first time then? 9th of April is Man City versus Liverpool for the person that asked. I think it was Rainbow Bomb. Gallagher is on loan. He is. He is indeed. Did you hear about Chalobah liking Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Do explain. It looks like I've been smacked in the face. Many would argue I deserve a smack, but, you know, I can confirm that that is not a smack. I don't actually know how that happened. It was brought to my attention yesterday over a delicious Wagamama's. Yeah, liking him in what way? Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, Christ. We have a laugh here, don't we? Jesus Christ. We love having we have a giggle, don't we? Mr. Carefree. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I was a little bit worse for wear this morning. My 6:30 wake up. Got a little bit of overtime in this morning before the game. And up bright and early is the terminology I would use. After a night of self-care, I would say. Yeah. But no, thank you for asking. I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing just as well. It would be made even better if Chelsea could get a victory here today. We are playing quite well. We are dominating in terms of possession, which is never usually a surprise at this point. We do like to dominate the ball. All week I work. All week in work, I've been singing Champions of the World. You'll never sing that. Just doesn't have the same ring, does it, as Champions of Europe? Champions of the World. You'll never sing that. I mean, they won't. I'm on drugs. The only way to watch us at the moment. I mean, I to be fair, I can't remember the last time I wasn't drinking beer when I've been watching the game. It's not even for streaming purposes. It's literally just because I have to have something in me, some sort of alcohol to soothe the pain of the really poor performances from Chelsea these days. I go around at home singing that all the time. My brother is a City fan. But no, Simon, it's been going through my head all week as well. More so, we've won it all. 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 And then in response, apparently we've bought it all, which, you know, could be argued that we have, but, you know, who cares? Who gives a fuck? And in response to that, we just have to say we've won it all. We might have bought it all, but we've won it all. So we've earned it all. We've earned it all. Hey, play through! Great chance! How are you not scoring that? Kante through 1-on-1. How on earth has he not scored there? Out of absolutely nothing. Kante through. Passes it straight into the chest of the goalkeeper. Straight to the keeper. Sarr with a great pass through. It's harder to miss. It's harder to miss that. Listen to the man, or girl, or woman, or boy, or person. Oh, Jesus Christ. No confidence. You'd think Kante would have the most... I mean, that's straight. I understand what I'm saying. He's probably the most timid person I've ever seen in my life. He's like one of those people at school. You know, the really shy people at school, and you just think, come on. There's something in you. I know it. Just have to unlock it. Just get that confidence is there. You just have to... Kante just needs to grow up. He's so cute, man. You just want to punch him in the face. He's just so cute. But you know, he's also a fully grown man. He's just so shy. You just want to boop him on the nose. But yeah, needless to say, an absolute shocking miss there from N'Golo Conte, which in the past he's been very, very calm with those types of one-on-one situations. Namely, of course, the one against Manchester United all those years ago. I believe. I think that was probably under Conte, maybe the first season. Brad, I'm watching it on Twitter. It's on Twitter at the moment. There's 27,500 people watching. Just type in Crystal Palace Chelsea stream on Twitter and it should just come up and you'll just watch it from there. There's no links, there's no pop-ups, nothing. Just good to go. Good chance here. Zaha. Rudiger plays it back inside, playing it across the fucking box there. Dicey bit of play there. But we have got out of there all the same. Christian Pulisic now looking to play it forward. Plays it in a fucking terrible pass to Kante. Puts him in a little bit of trouble. Makes him work. He gets the ball to Christensen. Ziyech now with the overlap play. Nice cut in. Crosses it first time and headed away. Chelsea still on the ball here. Thiago Silva now. Out wide. No Azpilicueta here today. Christensen or Pulisic in that role here today. It looks as though Ziyech's the one that's playing down the right-hand side, more so as a winger than a right centre forward sort of role. Pulisic. It wasn't even Pulisic. It's just the geezer in my ears. He's telling me all sorts, and it's not what's on the screen. Rudiger now switches play. Christensen has a nice little step one, step two. Rudiger's going to go and have another shot potentially. He lines it up, but it's blocked, closed down by Kouyaté. To be fair, Kante isn't a shooter, but he should be scoring. He should be scoring that, for fuck's sake. I could score that. That's always the assessment on this stream. Is if I could score it, he should be scoring it. That's the not that I'm a bad finisher. I'm a bit rusty. But I know in my heart of hearts I would fucking score that goal. I trust the source. I trust my ability that it would come back in that moment. It would all come back to me. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that I would have calmly placed that in the back of the net. It was harder to miss. 100%. It was harder to miss than to score that. What geezer's in your ear? Some lovely Arabic fellow is in my ear commentating. He's always whispering at the moment. Is that? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I'll tell them. Okay. All right. He said to make sure that you like, subscribe, and of course, hit that all-important bell notification to be notified of any future live streams coming up, either on Chelsea Fans XI or on Chelsea Fan TV if you're watching on YouTube. And I mean, while you're at it, he did also say, feel free to follow Harry, who is myself, on my social media platforms. The link is in the description. If you click that, it will take you to my YouTube channel where you'll see reactions and all of that such thing. Chelsea Fans XI, the place to go. Brief break in play there. TV. What TV is banned at 3 p.m? Fayal. Wait, TV. Yeah, we don't get 3 o'clock kickoffs in England. It's not a thing. So bizarre that I like, especially these days because of COVID. Slick as fuck that was. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Almost as good as the Manscaped, the Manscaped ads that I was used to implement. But yeah, that was some of my finest work, I must say. I was quite proud of that. No 3 p.m.s allowed in the UK. Nope. Our song goes on. We've seen it all. We've won it all. We're Man United, and we're never going to stop. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Jesus. Pretty good. I'm doing very good. I'm doing fantastic, Brad. I hope you're doing good too. It's been some time. You've missed quite a few games. Club World Champions, eh? I mean, you know, fucking hell. I nearly could see my office then. What the hell? Look at that. Lovely East Croydon there. You'd love to see it. The Nestle building, completely out of commission. That was so strange. I was there yesterday. Literally, I'd walked past that Nestle building yesterday. Fucking weird. I don't know why I'm so amazed. The amount of Palace games I've seen, I've never seen them zoom in on East Croydon, I must say. I'm going to be, well, I'm not, yeah. You know, I'm not going to be anywhere. But I mean, it's a beautiful place. It's not really, but it's all right. It's got its character. Mitchell is off. Is he? Completely fucking didn't realize that. Schloop. Jeffrey Schloop. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. I think it's gone. I think we've had our time. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's gone for now, boys. I'll try and find another one for now. And in the meantime, I will update the lineups if someone has been taken off. Mitchell's still on the pitch, according to everywhere. Mitchell is down, it says. Oh, God. Oh, so at least another minute behind. Not great, not fantastic. No bueno, actually. His goal has it. That's not where I am actually at all. His goal. It'll be back up on Twitter for sure. In due time, but for the meantime, there we go. 29-28. Ooh, this is actually ahead of me. His goal, everybody. His goal. Why is it? No, it's muted. Romelu Lukaku. Well, there we go. I'll have to update the time a little bit. There we go. We're back. We're back. 30 minutes for me. Yeah, roughly. I've found a new place. It's good as gold. Link it for me on Twitter. It's on His Goal replays. It's on His Goal. You know the place. It never used to work for me. My Norton wouldn't let me use it before. It just refused to let me use it. At least we're not going to have anything going down now. But anyway, Crystal Palace on the attack, holding at play. Chelsea defending well. Zaha. Stupid little step overs from Zaha. No match for Antonio Rudiger, who just tells him, fuck off. Give me the ball. Bish bash bosh. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. She. Inibu. Se va, po. I'm getting finessed. How so, good sir? How is one being finessed? I got my tickets through today for Brentford game on the 2nd. Indeed. No, on the 2nd. Oh, the 2nd of April. I have my little calendar here. Lovely Planet Earth calendar. Get it at Tesco, £2. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. I can't load it at the moment. Yeah, it did that for me. I just say it does that every now and then for me. He's Gold's blocked for me every now and then. But it seems to be working now. Twitter could be up any moment now. You just have to wait and see, I think. I'm not going to close that window anytime soon. It is back. It is back on Twitter. I'll link you replays. There you go. Yeah, it's back. It's back on Twitter. Very good, very nice guy is a scammer. Is he? Very good, very nice. Played over the top. Lukaku on his one-on-one battles, like his 50-50 chances against defenders. He's so shit. He just stands there and then just goes like, oh. He just doesn't do anything. He never tries to outmuscle them. With all that muscle, can't do fuck all. Nice bit of play. Pulisic picks it up. Referee! Where's the advantage there? Fucking unbelievable, honestly. Why we didn't take the fucking free kick there instead, ZH? What are you doing? Please score, ZH. I need the views on my YouTube channel. Please. Please. I'm begging you. ZH, please score. My Moroccan subscribers on YouTube beg you. They're really wanting some more reaction videos, I'm telling you. 65,000 of them the last time. Played over the top. It's gone all the way through. Oh. Ziyech there on the byline. Crosses it, but it's cleared away. We've won it all. We've won it all. We won it all. Mondi. Rudiger. I've got a French guy in me here now. What's he saying? Je m'appelle. Je suis. There's a lot of je m'appelles and je suis going on here. And one bibliothèque. One bibliothèque. And a discotheque as well, is what I'm hearing. And also, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. But in French, of course. You're 1 minute behind us in the game. Well, I mean, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Unfortunately. But no goals to mention just yet. He is. Adrian. See? You're right. You're absolutely right. It's 2033. Mason Mount, manager. And Chelsea have got 20 years of pure history. Lampard knighted and JT by King William. Lampard will miss it. Terry will go to pick up the knighthood. The knighthood. He's already technically, well, he's not a lord or a sir rather, but no doubt Terry would go there and lift the trophy for him or the badge. Ziyech showing more strength than Rom. I'm telling you, the muscles on Lukaku is all smoke and mirrors. He's just got. If anyone saw that Jason Momoa advert when he came back home and he took off the muscles off his arm, I'm telling you, that's what Lukaku does. He has these on. They're on by Velcro, and he just goes back home when he gets home from this, earns his 350 grand. Great chance, shot just wide. Goes home, strips his arms off, and he's the size of Kante. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Sarr is on the wing, indeed. Just under 10 minutes to go of this first half. The return of the Premier League. Since all these cup matches, we've had Carabao Cup, we've had FA Cup, we've had Club World Cup, we've got Champions League, we've got Carabao Cup, and we've got FA Cup coming up. And then, of course, our next Premier League match against Burnley, I believe. Sarr giving away a reckless tackle there, giving away a reckless, an unnecessary free kick there. Jordan Ayew going down like a bag of bricks. It's going to be an in-swinger from Elise. Good chance here for Crystal Palace to make it 1-0 to the home sides. Of course, they are under the same tendency as Richmond. Crossed in, headed over the top. Roy Kent, I'm hearing, in the crowd. Because he is there. He's here, he's there, he's every fucking where. Roy Kent. Richmond, AFC Richmond's own. What the fuck am I banging on about? Corner ball for Crystal Palace. Struggling to keep an eye on the ball here, but it is over the bar. And another corner ball to the home side. Crystal Palace at SELHURST. Gray or Gay or Guahay, former Chelsea boy. I don't get how that's a corner ball, to be honest with you. But former Chelsea boy, he does head it over the bar and somehow wins a corner. Bosh. Bash. Headed away. Crossed it in again. Headed away eventually. They're fucking around here. Kouyaté now on the ball. MacArthur. Anderson. Kouyaté now again. Cuts inside. Back to Anderson. Mr. Anderson. You got Mr. Kennedy's on the bench. Chelsea players should stop playing basketball at training and learn how to shoot. You are completely and utterly, totally correct. It pisses me off when I see them getting all, I scored a 3. Fucking play with your feet. You don't play with your hands. It's not basketball, man. Lewis is at the game at the moment with Sammy. As far as I know, Lewis doesn't really do the streams. He wanted to do the semi-final, I believe, of the Club World Cup, but, you know. He did it on his own channel, so. Club World Cup, not Club World Cup, the Carabao Cup finals coming up, and I'm not sure what's happening for that just yet. It could be me just doing it alone. It could be Lewis, but Lewis will probably get tickets to the game somehow. That lucky rascal him. I've got to sit here and watch it on here. I mean, yeah, you know, it's a nice problem to have. It's a very nice problem to have. But I don't know if there's going to be any guests or, you know, if there is anyone that's going to be joining me for that game. But of course, a cup final for the second time in as many weeks. Hopefully we get 2 in 2 and secure at least a treble this season. Of course, the Super Cup earlier on this season, at the beginning of the season. We've just won the Club World Cup. 2 European trophies. 3 European trophies in a row. Well, no. 2 European trophies in a row and then a fucking worldwide trophy as well. Then the Carabao Cup. The ref is pissing me off. He's having a bit of a nightmare. He is indeed. Don't really get why that was given as a, well, at least blowing the whistle for that wasn't really necessary in my position, in my opinion, rather. I never understand it, because if he's not holding his fucking head. What happened to that rule that they only stop play when they've got a head injury? He's hurt his leg and he's gonna be fine. Do the magic spray and then you're sorted. Oh no, he's fucked. Physio just stretched his leg out and Guay is just like, no, thank you. How you doing? There's no stats available. Oh, here we go. We've won it all. We've won it all. We've won it all. Scores around the stadiums at the moment. It is 0-0 between Arsenal and Brentford at the Emirates. Villa Park, it's 0-0 between Aston Villa and Watford. Brighton are 2-0 down to Burnley. And of course, Crystal Palace 0, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0, Norwich 0 at Anfield. That's a fantastic result. No doubt it will never stay that way the whole game, but you know, it's still good. It's coming into the end of the first half. And at St Mary's, it is 0-0 between Southampton and Everton. Dodgy pass there. Malangsar does collect it. Just over a minute to play until any additional time. There probably will be. It's gone all the way through to Kai Havertz there. He could be offside. I don't think he is. Play continues. He turns, looks for the cross, wins a corner ball. West Ham drew 1-1 to Newcastle earlier on today, just to confirm. Vieira's Blue and Red Army. Ziyech crosses it. The whistle goes immediately. Rudiger, the culprit. Hang about. Very, very clearly heard someone shout there. Rudiger, you cunt. Lovely stuff. Crossed in by Ziyech. Comes all the way out. Rudiger now. Show him how much of a cunt he is by scoring would be great. And he, well, the ball's gone all the way back and it's going to go all the way back to Mendy. What in the fuck? From a corner ball, we're now back in our own fucking penalty area. Kante now. Played inside. Pulisic fouled. How is he not given that? What is this referee on, man? Fuck me. Oh, no, they're through. What a fucking chance that was. And the man himself, Wilfried Zaha, who probably thinks of himself as the star boy at Crystal Palace, fucking misses one of the easiest chances he's ever going to get. How in the fuck has he not scored that? Fantastic chance. Opens his body up. There is an angle for a goal here. I do not understand how Zaha hasn't at least hit the post there. 3 minutes of additional time. We are a minute into that already. Crystal Palace coming inches from a first goal here. It is 0-0. It's written in the stars. I banged on about fucking... we haven't had a goalless draw for 26 years in all competition against Crystal Palace. It's going to be that game. It's going to be that day. It's 0-0 going into half-time. For the first time in 7 games, Chelsea have been winning at half-time in 5 of the last 7 matches between Chelsea and Crystal Palace in all competitions. So at this point, there has always been a goal. There's always been a goal in the last 7 games. And because I've kept mentioning it, wow, what a surprise. You know. Oh, nasty diving in challenge there. Stamp on the foot on Ayew by Rudiger. Surprised no VAR there. Not that it was a red card, but I could see it potentially being looked at. And a last chance here in this first half. Elise over the ball. 30 seconds to go of additional time. He whips it in. Goes all the way through and out for a goal kick. Edouard Mendy to get the game restarted before the end of the first half. 20 seconds to go. It is 0-0 between Chelsea and Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park or Smellhurst Park, however you want to butter your bread, you know. Crystal Crybaby FC. It's Wilfred Zaha, man. He's such a fucking pussy, man. Jesus Christ. He loves a moan. He loves a fucking whinge. Not a very good half. We need to finish. This is not good. Yeah. Well, Kante could easily have made it 1-0. But he hasn't. So by the halftime whistle, it does finish 0-0. And of course, as always, the halftime stats will proceed in just a very, very short amount of time. Nothing really updated on the screen. As you can see, there's no substitutions, no yellow cards, no nothing. Yeah, not the best of performances from Chelsea in the first half. It's got to be said, but not a bad one. We could easily be 1-0 up, as I said. Kante missing a fucking brilliant chance. Harder to miss than to score, to be honest. And yeah, halftime break. It is Crystal Palace 0 and Chelsea 0. Halftime stats on the screen very, very shortly. Have a good break. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes, probably like 5 or 7 minutes or so. But I'll be back, and I hope you are too. Before you go, if you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit that bell notification, feel free to do so to support the channel. But with that being said, halftime at Selhurst Park, 0-0 between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. I'll be back very, very shortly. Okay, we're back. Hello. There we go. We're back indeed. A lot of comments at half time, of which we'll get into very, very shortly. But for now, we'll quickly delve into some of the halftime statistics at Selhurst Park. It is halftime. The second half starting very, very, very shortly. But only 8 shots in this entire game in total. 3 for Crystal Palace, 5 for Chelsea. 0 on target for the home side. Wilfried Zaha did come very, very close towards the end of the first half. And Olise got very, very close in the first 5 minutes or so. N'Golo Conte registering one of those shots on target. Realistically, should have scored. We mentioned this earlier as well before the end of the first half. But, you know, it wasn't to be. 35% possession for the home side, 65 for Chelsea. 3 corners apiece and 1 foul for the home side. 7 registered fouls for the Blues or the Yellows, however you want to say it. Need a change in midfield this season. Shit is overrated. We've got no fucking flow. Yeah, no, I do agree. I'm not laughing at you, I promise. You are absolutely correct. All right, we're back. Hello. Stream is lagging like fuck. I hope you mean the football, the match, the football match. The updated league table for you. As you can see, Manchester City still sit firmly in first place in the Premier League. Liverpool in second place. We've now played the same amount of games as them. They haven't got their games in hand over us anymore. They are 5, 6, 7 points ahead of us at the moment. We can narrow that down to 5 points should they draw. And it will be 4 points if they end up losing. It is 0-0, as you can see, everywhere. That is a game currently going on. Apart from the big one, there is a big one. Burnley are 2-0 up against Brighton. I mean, of all the games, God, that Newcastle, the female Newcastle owner is so scary looking. She really is. I've just got a glimpse of her face there. It's fucking terrifying woman. Really fucking scary looking. Anyway, apologies for that. Kind of went off track a little bit there, but yeah, Crystal Palace move up to 12th with a draw here today. His goal has got an HD stream for Chelsea versus Palace now. Ooh, well. I will definitely have to have a little look at that. What is this? It's not available anymore. Anyway, let's get this shit on the road. I can't quite find this HD stream that you speak of, but we will move to... Oh, it might be this. I mean, feel free to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And we are just moments away from the second half. You can't blame the front one. Right? You can blame the front one. I understand you're not getting the ball as much and you want the mate around. Oh, fucking what? Lukaku needs to fucking wake up once again. He's just doing nothing, doing absolutely diddly squat. Again, you know, it's the Lukaku that we've come to accept. Not that we accept it, but it's the Lukaku that we've come to expect, rather not accept, but expect here at Chelsea. His record against Palace is good as well. 8 goals in 12 appearances in all competitions against Crystal Palace. So you would expect, yes, Tyrese, you would expect a £100 million man to score against Crystal Palace, especially seeing as he's done it 8 times before in 12 different other fucking appearances. The players are ready. They are coming down, not the tunnel, but they're coming down like a weird side passage, which I've never seen players come down before at Selhurst Park. He cannot be with us next season. Lukaku probably scores again and breaks the slump on this second half. Unlikely. I love the enthusiasm. I love the positivity, but it is unlikely. The only way he's going to score, I reckon, is if he scores a fucking tap in, which is very, very Lukaku these days. I've got to turn that off. If Liverpool draw or lose to Norwich, I will die. Let's move over to the main screen. Need Ziyech and Havertz to get in the game. Kante had more chances than Rom. That says a lot. The fact that N'Golo Kante has had more chances on goal than Romelu Lukaku. Jesus Christ. Will Hughes could be coming on at some point. Come on, boys. God, their stadium, their fucking tunnel is so dead. So fucking poor. It's like Sunday League. They've been in the Prem for so long, man. Upgrades! Jesus Christ. It's just so bare. It's just a white corridor. What is that? Oh, Thiago Silva. Jack Butland's coming on for Guaita. Strange. Oh, Thiago Silva. But yeah, just the one substitution coming on here. Jack Butland for the aforementioned Guaita. Jack Butland. Oh, Thiago Silva. There we go. Come on! Jesus Christ! How long do you want to take? Fuck! 5 minutes overtime here. Fucking Palace players keeping us waiting. It's 1-0 to Norwich! Yes! It's early days. It's very early days, but you love to fucking see it. I have indeed. I saw someone type it and I thought, that's got to be bait. That's got to be bollocks. Do you know what I mean? I think it was you. It was you. I thought you were just trying to get a reaction out of me. So I waited and it has been confirmed. 1-0 to Norwich. Rashika with the goal. Sargent with the assist. That makes the top two a little bit more of a challenge for both us and for Liverpool. We will be 4 points clear. 4 points behind Liverpool should we win here today and should Liverpool lose. No doubt, though, that game is far from over. But at the same time, I haven't been watching it, so it could be a justified 1-0 lead for the Canaries. Red and blue army. Red and blue army. Love from Indonesia. Jakarta. Thank you so much. Love to Indonesia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope Liverpool get relegated in my lifetime. I mean, it's never happening, but Kante sends Elise for a hot dog. The hot dogs at Selhurst Park are actually pretty good, to be fair. Their burgers, not so much, but they're the Palace dogs, or there's a fucking name for them. I can't remember. It might be their burgers. They've got a name for one of their food items, and I must say, the food at Crystal Palace is okay. It is. Played forward, down the wing. Crystal Palace with a chance. Whips it in! Christensen away. Ian Spence from Scotland. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the way from the boys and girls upstairs. Does West Ham shop sell Kit Kats? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a good one. That was a good one. Eagle burgers, is that what they're called? I'm not. I mean, it might be. I don't think it is. I would remember if it was Eagle burgers. Bridge burgers. I've mentioned bridge burgers so many times on this stream over the last year or two, but bridge burgers are goated. They're so undefeated. They're so good. When you've had a few Singer beers, a bridge burger at Stamford Bridge, unbelievable, unbelievable. Are you even a Chelsea fan? If you've been to Stamford Bridge, got absolutely hammered, and not ended up buying at least 3 bridge burgers just for yourself and only eating one. I mean, it's happened to me on countless occasions. Arsenal 1-0 up, Smith Rowe with a goal. Doesn't really affect us at all. But yeah, the bridge burger is so nice. It's saying about it, it's such shit quality as well. The quality of the bridge burgers it's just vile. But the taste is just just so good. It's just exactly what you need when you're just out of your fucking off your trolley. Dead passes at the moment. They are. Lukaku would eat dozens. He probably does, to be fair. Whatever doesn't get eaten on match day, I reckon Lukaku, that's where it's been going. Lukaku's doing his best Squidward impersonation. He's got the old, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? You like bridge burgers, don't you, Lukaku? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Lukaku. Yes, you do. Here he comes. Kante on the ball. Lovely bit of play there. Finds Lukaku. Lukaku fucking useless. Jesus Christ. I'm craving a bridge burger now. I don't know why I've done this to myself. I really want a bridge burger. 40 minutes to go of regular time. Yeah, Lukaku just stands around doing fuck all. Like whenever the ball comes to him, he just doesn't move. He's so stagnant. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. The amount of times I sing this, and he really doesn't. Fucking, I've got to stop burping on stream. I really do. It's disgusting. It really is. He does. I know. I want a bridge burger wife, but JT would nick it. He would. He would. Oh, Pulisic losing the ball or Havertz. So it's so pixelated, this screen. I'm struggling to see who's who. Chance there. The defense is kind of a bit all over the place there. It does manage. Oh, Pulisic! What are you doing? Christ almighty. He nearly fucked us big time there. They are still on the ball here. All this from the Pulisic mistake. They're going to score. They've crossed it in low and hard. And we have got away with it just for now. Another poor pass there. This time from Christensen, I believe. And then recovered. It's the same 2 players we complained about before half time. Pulisic and Lukaku, yeah. Oh my God, they're singing our song. We've got Super Pat Vieira. He knows exactly what. Fuck off. He knows exactly what we need. Guay in the back, Wilfred in attack, and then I swear to God, if they're singing that Vieira's going to win us the Champions League, they can suck on my nuts. I've got to give it to Palace. They usually have got that. Well, not usually. They do have a very good list of chants. Great support. One of the best home supports in the league by a mile. They've missed the mark with that song, though. I must be honest with you. I need to look up the lyrics. If someone could find out, if I can't find it. We've got Super Pat Vieira. No, I don't want the video. Lyrics. No. Chance here. Oh, played away. So we've got Super Pat Vieira. He knows exactly what we need. Yeah. Mitchell at the back. Whoa! Over the bar. Mitchell at the back. Ollie's in attack. Palace are the only way. Palace are on their way to Wembley. Oh, they fuck. Even that. Champions League would have been a massive push, but Palace are on their way to Wembley. What the fuck? Ayew being Ayew. I wasn't too worried there when Ayew got the ball. It's Ayew. Very, very capable of scoring here today, but all the same, he's my mate who supports Palace. He's made it in no uncertain terms. He thinks he's absolutely fucking useless. And having watched Palace, Rainbow, you better not be lying. You are. You're a fibber. You're a fibber. You liar. Tyrese, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I know you mean the game, but I'm trying to keep you occupied with other stuff as well. He knows exactly what we need. Brad, I'm not going to read that out, but fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. You'd love to see it. You know it's true. We're red and blue. Oh. Whoa. Way-oh. Way-oh. Yeah. It not only is it copying us, I'm sure did another team have the we've got super so and so, or did we make that up? Because if so, that's just so poor from them to call. Hey, ref! Hey! Stamped his fucking knee! Are you lashing out there? I honestly reckon he's stamped on his leg there. Ridiculous dive from Ayew. He did then boot the ball at Ayew, to be fair, but Rudiger doing his best David Luiz impression there. I've got to be honest with you. I couldn't be less expecting of a goal if I tried. I cannot physically see there being a goal in this game at all. Eagles. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. The beer today is bang average. I've got to be honest. Ugh. Zaha with his every fucking game, man. I swear to God, he gets on my tits. He really does. Every game without fail, he'll have a moan like that. He'll have a right fucking whinge. One of the most irritating players I've ever had to watch in my life. I don't think there's a big name the biggest moaners in football. Like who are some of the like biggest babies or whingers that there are in football? Like over the years, fucking Zaha has to be number one. He cries about everything. Every single game. He just makes himself out to be so hard done by. It's a joke. It's still 1-0 between Norwich and Liverpool. Bruno, yeah. Bruno loves a moan as well. Lukaku as well could be there. Ronaldo, yeah. Penalty to who? To us? I'm guessing someone's just giving it away. Neymar loves a moan as well. He's more of like just a diver though, isn't he? Havertz. I mean, taken down. Free kick from there? How's that not a fucking penalty? You're fucking joking, honestly. I mean, well, it's not. It's a free kick. I don't know, you know. The foul started outside the box, and he went down in the box, but it is a free kick, regardless. Ziyech with a great chance here to bag us a goal and also get me some views. Would be nice. Mr. Ziyech, thank you very much. Ziyech and Pulisic over the ball. If it's Pulisic, it's over the bar. Ziyech straight into the into the wall. We're not scoring today, boys. We're not scoring today, and girls. No, we're not. We're just not scoring. We're just not scoring. There's no pep in our step. 30 minutes to go, and what is usually a really enjoyable game, Palace Chelsea, is it's a tight one as ever, but never usually for this long. Mane has scored. Liverpool goal. 1-1. CPFC. CPFC. One 0 1-0 and 1-1. 1-0, 1-1 and 1-0. Uh, 1-0. Oh, uh-oh. 1-1 and 1-0. I'll update the table in a bit. CPFC. Everton losing to Southampton. Indeed, indeed. Ziyech falls over the ball. Zaha now. Jeffrey Schlupp with a nice pass there to him. Zaha's got himself in trouble. He's going to dive. I mean, he fucking handled the ball there. Pulisic. Fucking Zaha is such a stupid cunt. Ah, fucking first booking of the game as well. You can fuck off. And once again, ever the reoccurring theme is Malang Sarr in the book. He gets a card to match his shirt, and just like that, Kuyate on the floor. Don't get how Zaha wasn't booked then for clearly handling the ball because he thought, oh, I'm Zaha, I've gone down, I must have won a foul there. It's not Havertz's fault. The pass from Pulisic, whoever it was, he handled the fucking ball! He literally stopped the fucking ball! Unbelievable. 2-1 to Liverpool now. Fuck me. Just like that. Norwich, absolute fucking bottle jobs. Jesus Christ. He needs to make a fucking sub. That's what he needs to do. I don't get why he leaves it so late every game. Every game. Fucking hell. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's the Gattuso meme all over again. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But it's just how it goes with Chelsea. We are the epitome of that meme. We really are. Are you? Oh, Lukaku is so bad! Yeah, the fans haven't stopped singing Timo Werner's name for quite some time now. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Don't know why I sounded Russian then. My impressions are usually quite good. Timo's warming up, that's why. Come on. Kante on the ball now. We're in this together, boys and girls. Christensen, Ziyech. He knows exactly what we need. Does he, though? Does he, though? Oh, fuck off with this fucking... Nice. Ziyech! No one there! Havertz picks it up! Fucking hell. So typical, our first game with that stupid fucking badge, and we're dog shit. Timo. You just know when he subs someone as well, it's going to be someone who doesn't fucking deserve. He's going to take Ziyech off or something like that. I know Ziyech hasn't had an amazing game, but he's had a much better game than fucking Pulisic or Lukaku. Zaha. Michael Taylor, I feel you, mate. I feel you. I've been doing the same thing from the first minute of the game. It's a tough life being a Chelsea fan. We win it all. We've won it all. And yet we still want more. Mitchell with a cross, back post, fucking dodgy header. Elise. Havertz pulled back. Ref! Oh my fucking God. Is he really booking Havertz there? Is he really booking Havertz there? Ah, fucking hell. Oh, no. Elise is booked. For what? What is going on, man? What is this ref doing? What is this fucking referee doing? Books their player and gives them the free kick. At least they didn't even fucking moan. Ref is moving strange. He really is. Yeah, we need a substitution. That is for fucking damn sure. Got that. Zaha. Still Zaha. Intercepted. Poor pass from... Am I missing something there? Zaha just passed it to one of our players. And the referee just goes, no, sorry. No. No counter-attack for you. What the fuck was that for? Why did he book? What the fuck was that? Zaha gave the ball away and we were on. How the fuck was that a foul? He's moving mad. He really is. This referee is shit. He's not even shit. He looks dodgy. He's making some very strange decisions in this game. Crossed in. Mendy with this comfortable save. How the fuck? Why was that? He hasn't even... There's no replay or anything. Rudiger. Well, 20 minutes to go. And we are no nearer scoring than we were in the first half. Played over the top. That's going to be called offside somehow. It hasn't been. Tyrese, don't do this to me. Pulisic. Kante. Christensen and Ziyech. Ziyech with the cross. Goes all the way through! Oh! Nearly trickles all the way in. Just goes wide. Fuck is that? Loftus-Cheek, Kovacic, and Alonso coming on. Fucking what a shit substitution that would be. In this type of game. 0 attacking players. What do you mean, what did Werner do? What didn't he do? He doesn't fucking do anything. Oh, this is such a fucking pony game. Shit. Absolute shite. Fuck me. Battycan, welcome back. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Master Yoga Simp, welcome back. Long time no see. Jesus Christ. I hope you're doing fantastic. This video has more action. It's usually the case. It's usually the case. The stream is usually more entertaining than the game these days. It really is. All three players coming on as specified. Why can't I block this cunt? I'm trying to block them, boys and girls, but there we go. I don't know if the mods have any ability to block them as well, but if you can, if I don't see it, that'd be great. Tyrese is really considering clicking that link, I'm telling you. Lukaku. Shot. Yes! Yes! Come on! The Moroccan Prince does it again! It's a tap in, but it's a goal nonetheless. Hakim Ziyech gets 3 goals in 3 games in the Premier League, or in all competitions anyway. But in the Premier League specifically, 3 goals in 3 games. Lukaku might be offside. He might be offside. Oh, no. Ziyech taps it away. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. But it could be offside. Oh, I got so excited then because Ziyech scores. We wait. If anything happens, if it's up to this cunt of a ref, possible offside. If it's up to this referee, then we could be in trouble. We could be in trouble. Show us the fucking replay! No goal. No goal. Lukaku Bolingoli. So unnecessary putting his last name or his whatever name that was. But no goal. Lukaku offside. Shock. I really thought that soundbite would have been great. The whole Moroccan Prince thing. I thought I was on to something then. The juices were flowing. What a fucking reaction that would have been. I'm still going to upload it as if I'm just going to put ZH offside goal. Fan reaction. I'm getting those views, baby. Just over 10 minutes to go. We've got it in the back of the net, but it hasn't counted. It's the second closest chance we've had to scoring, besides Kante. Yeah, this referee's jarring me, man. 3-1 to Liverpool somehow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Punta Penta. Yeah, when are these subs coming on? Or have they come on? Oh, they have come on. They didn't fucking say a word then. No update then on my stream that any players had come on then. Corner ball to Crystal Palace. Jorginho, Sarr, and Conte all off. Pulisic down the line. I don't know how I didn't notice the players come on. Kouyaté down once again. Why? How has he done that to his knee? Oh. Groundsman's had a nightmare there. Why the fuck has that happened to his knee? Oh. Chelsea fans singing your support is fucking shit to Palace. They've had an off day today, to be fair, the Palace fans. So I do understand, but overall, it's laughable that Chelsea fans would sing that, to be honest. Yeah. It's got draw written all over it. We've won it all. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. 9 minutes, technically, but 0-0. A poor performance once again from Chelsea. There is an element of the Chilwell Reece James situation, but at the same time, fuck that. It's getting on my nerves now that it's almost like the players are using that as an excuse. I don't get why we're so bad. Christensen with the cross, headed, and it's over the bar. I can't put my finger on why we're so bad. It's well, first of all, I can. The forward players can't finish their dinner if they were fucking paid. Well, they are paid to do it. They are paid to finish their dinner. About to say that if they were paid to do it, they paid thousands, hundreds of thousands a week. Absolute shite. Like I know it was against Palmares, but like and fucking Al Hilal, but fuck me. We've just won the Club World Cup. We're the world champions, the European champions. We won the Super Cup. We're in the Carabao Cup final. It cannot just be down to the fucking wingbacks, man. As much as an influence Chilwell and Reece James would impact the game, I just don't think that is a big enough reason. Do you know what I mean? Away. Whoa, fuck me, I'm tired. Chilwell's back at the beginning of next season, probably. He's out for the rest of the season. Havertz plays it inside. Hakim Ziyech now plays it back to Havertz, who probably is offsides. Takes that to the byline. Crosses it. Ziyech. Nice little bit of play. Shoots, man. Shoots! Arsenal are not in a top 4 race at all. Like, that's not even remotely a thing. What's the take? How close are they? 42, 48. No, Arsenal are not top 4 material. They're no fucking chance that they finish in top 4. Eze coming on for Jordan Ayew. Palace keeping that one last sub for the last minute, no doubt. They've delivered on the game plan that I said that they would be doing. They've had attacking chances every now and then, which is you're always going to get with the likes of Zaha playing for your club, or at least for Palace. No one else is going to do the fucking job. Ziyech down the wing, corner ball to Chelsea. But overall, a very defensive side from Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace, and now the attacking players come on in hopes of snatching a goal. Ziyech with the cross, headed back to Ziyech. Crossed in, can't see the ball to save my own fucking life. It's played, and then a strange pass there from Pulisic, loses the ball. Pulisic, absolute dog shit today. The sooner we get on with our weekend, the better. I can't even be asked to do the player ratings today. We know we've been bad, boys and girls. I'm not going to keep you any longer than I need to. Do we really need to do a player ratings? I know it's good for fucking Sammy wants it for the views, and I completely understand, but this is just one of those games where we know we've been poor. No one's been good. No one has been good. I can't really put a finger on a name of anyone who's been exceptionally good compared to the rest of the team. Ziyech has tried his best, but still hasn't been good enough to really spark anything on the other players. Havertz has been poor. Lukaku can fuck off, man. I'm so done with him. I was done with him before fucking Club World Cup. He's just so shit. Thiago Silva, the defense has been good, yeah. The back three have been good. Tuchel is not in danger at all. Nah, everyone's got a 4. Everyone's a 4. Except Christensen, Rudiger, and Thiago Silva. They get maybe a 6. Kouyaté with a curler from fucking miles out. Rusty's revenge. Try and do that without. I mean, you're literally winning, and you're on a Chelsea stream. That says a lot about how much we're in your head. Arsenal are playing, and you're watching a Chelsea Palace live watch along. Like, what are you doing? Gay. But yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon. I'm not going to keep you any longer than the full-time whistle and go through all the formalities of the league table and the final scores around the grounds. But no player ratings today. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put my foot down on that. I've done it. I've fucking loads of games in a row now. But there's no need for a game like today. If it ends 0-0, if it ends 1-0, then whoever scores is man of the match. It's as simple as that. But, you know, everyone has been just as bad as each other. Well, no, I take that back. Pulisic has been shite. Pulisic has been as bad as Lukaku, maybe worse. No, I'm sorry. Maybe Lukaku has been worse, but Pulisic's been really fucking bad. We've missed Mount. You're right. We've missed Mount, James, and Chilwell big time in this game. Has Loftus-Cheek even touched the ball in this fucking game since he's come on? Alonso with the cross. Ziyech! There we go! The Moroccan Prince! I said it earlier! I don't have to upload that one now. Ziyech with the fucking goal. 1-0. 89 minutes on the clock. It's Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0. The dying seconds. He's done it. He's pulled the rabbit out of the fucking hat. There's still a chance. 3 points. Could be there. Could be there. Out of absolutely nothing. Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me. Once again. Put some respect on Alonso's fucking name. So many people fucking hate him. I say it day in, day out. One of the best crossers of the ball. Another. He comes on, bags an assist, does the business. Ziyech with a fantastic finish. Officially now, three goals in 3 games in the Premier League for the Moroccan. It's Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace fucking 0 at SELHURST Park. Get fucked. Jesus Christ. And it stands as well. Hakim Ziyech. No doubt this referee's going to put some time on, like a big amount of time. We go another year longer, boys and girls. Just across the fucking face of goal there. Wilfried Zaha nearly leveling it up straight away there. Fucking hell. Alonso. Bear in mind as well, all you people that hate fucking Alonso as well, Alonso is a Carabao Cup away from winning every single trophy, just like Azpilicueta did. Kante is also one away, but Alonso is one title away in the Carabao Cup from winning it everything. Replays, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Massively appreciated. My God. 4 minutes of added time. We're a minute and a half into that. Hakim Ziyech saves the day for the second time. The first time officially. Except the UCL. He's won the UCL. What are you talking about? Won it last year, you fucking... What? Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me. Oh my God. It's been a draining game, emotionally draining. It's been a really hard, a tough watch. Realistically, has been a very tough watch for every fan. I'm sure you must be as tired as I am at this point. Pulisic in the book sums up his performance, to be honest. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. We love you, Chelsea. We do. We love you, Chelsea. We do. Talk about last minute, eh? You love a last minute little trickle there. That being said, Moya spoke a little bit too soon. You know what I mean? Fucking fouled. Havertz gives the ball away. Free kick with less than a minute on the clock. Crystal Palace with a chance to level this up in the last minute of the game. All the way over. All the way over. Wilfried Zaha now. Klein crosses it in. That's the first time I've actually realised he's been on the pitch. Ooh, potential counter-attack it. 15 seconds to go. Please. Blow the fucking whistle. I feel like it's done. Yes! Come on! Fucking get in there. My God. What an absolute faff that was. My God. I'm dying for a piss as well. Jesus Christ. Listen. It's 1-0. It finishes 1-0 at Selhurst Park, and Chelsea register all 3 points in the last seconds of the game. Hakim Ziyech with the goal. I am just very quickly going to update all the scores around the stadiums. It's ended 2-0 to Arsenal. It's ended 1-0 to Chelsea. It ended 3-1 to Liverpool at Anfield and 2-0 to Southampton. Frankie Lampard off to a stinker in the Premier League. Everton losing now 2 games in the Premier League from what I remember. I'm sure that's correct. As for the table, it's looking better. Liverpool are still 7 points ahead of us, but we do break the mold. We do break that threshold and go up to 50 points on the Premier League table. Liverpool with 44 goals, goal difference. Chelsea now with 31. And I think that's all she wrote for that. Palace do go, they remain in 13th place. Brentford, of course, couldn't do the business at the Emirates between Arsenal and themselves. They've lost 2-0. But it still remains a little dodgy for Crystal Palace in 13th place. They are just 4 points off of 17th place Newcastle United after today. They registered a point against West Ham in the 12:30 kickoff earlier today. But again, with that said, might be disallowed. Brentford goal. Brentford have a goal, potentially. The game is still going ahead. But regardless, listen, as you can see, the live scores there, as I mentioned, Crystal Palace in 13th place. You know, condolences to all the Palace fans, but at the same time, you love to see it. You love to see it. I'm literally going to be around that area in a couple of hours' time, so I won't be cheering too much, but I probably will at the same time. You Muppets celebrating a win against a small club. Going to enjoy my club destroy Spurs later. Well done for a small victory. Fucking hell. The state of you, Kip Dynamite. The fucking state of you. Jesus Christ. Have a day off. The table, as we said, Man City are top of the league. So, Kip, you'll be happy about that, you virgin. Liverpool in second place, Chelsea in third, with 7 points clear of fourth place Manchester United. So the top four was a little bit, it's a little bit dicey. It was a little bit dicey, but we did get over the line in the end. Crystal Palace remain on 26 points, as we mentioned. I mean, with that said, it's pretty much all done and dusted here today at Chelsea Fan TV. With regards to top performers, Mendy was just Mendy. He did the bits, to be honest. He just does what Mendy does. It's what he does when he comes, what he's been brought in to do. Just there, a dominant figure between the sticks. So good in goal. Wasn't challenged too often. They dragged a few chances wide of the goal on 3 occasions, actually. One at the beginning of the game, one at half time, and then one just right at the end as well. So they could have easily had 3 goals. But I think when it comes to it, at the very end, they did not register a single shot on target today, but came close at least 3 times. Ziyech, man of the match. He scored twice. Only one was given. The first one wasn't even his fault. It was Lukaku who was offside, and he got the bits done in the end. Anyway, last bits to cover before we say goodbye until, of course, the Tuesday game, which is coming up. That's our next game in the Champions League. The Champions League is back, and it returns, first of all, to Stamford Bridge on the 22nd. That is this Tuesday, 7:30 stream start. Remember, away goals do not count in the Champions League anymore. Yeah, just bear that in mind for the second leg. Arsenal 2, Brentford 1 in the end, full time there at the Emirates. Chelsea versus Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. I know Palace was singing about Vieira taking them to Wembley, but it's us who's going to Wembley. Thank you very much. And we will be facing Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, who came off 3-1 against Norwich after going 1-0 down at the beginning of the second half earlier on today. And then it's off to Luton in the FA Cup for the 5th round of that competition, and then back once again for a couple of games in the Premier League, first of which we're going to Turf Moor on the 5th of March to face Burnley. And as a see you later, it would be nice. It'd be nice. It'd be massively appreciated, of course, if you feel free to, support the stream, support the channel however you can, whether that be a like, a subscribe, or hit the bell notification, or all 3. You never know. You might as well before you go. All of that absolutely massively appreciated. And last but not least, if you wish to follow myself on my personal social media profiles, Chelsea Fans XI is the place to be. Twitch, the stream is live there currently as well. It is live there, and of course, if you're watching it on YouTube there. Instagram, there's posts plenty there as well, including the live reactions. I'll upload the reactions there. YouTube is the same as Instagram. Twitter, you can see the lineups before the game even starts. And of course, TikTok is the exact same with the live reactions there as well. And with that said, boys and girls, Chelsea won with a Hakim Ziyech finish. Fantastic in the end. A poor performance overall, though, from the Blues. 1-0 to the Blues, or the Yellows on the day, at SELHURST Park. Chelsea, twitch.tv/Chelsea Fans XI is where the stream is also live. Whenever these streams are going ahead on YouTube, it's live over there as well on Twitch, if you are so inclined. You can feel free to subscribe there as well. But again, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Massively appreciate all the donations, all the likes, all the subscriptions, and all the kind words. Clutch. Thank you so much for the follow. What a way to go out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on Tuesday for the Lille game. Champions League's back. Chelsea with the 3 points. We are in third place by quite some margin. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And like I said, I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Goodbye.